I have no doubt if I'd started with that hand drill in the first instance, would have got a fire going, but as it stands I've had enough. So we're just going to try the old flint and steel, bit of charcoal off, it's going already. There's mischief in the fire today. I've got to say I think it's the humidity, because it's really humid. It keeps raining on and off, just a few sprinkles and then stopping again. But you know, again, it's what it's all about, just getting out there and having a go. And there's only so much you can do, and I've hit my limit. Can you imagine if we did get a coal and then it didn't take? Would have cried like a girl. Hey. Unga fucking unga bunga. Now, probably a good point to make at this stage would be that on a day like today where the temperature's right up around 30 degrees, the humidity's up at about 98%, it's going to rain, and we've wasted an hour and a half getting the fire going. If it was not a pretend situation, we wouldn't have wasted any time at all getting a fire going, no question about it. The fire wouldn't have worried us at all. We can sleep tonight without a fire. The weather's very mild. We just wanted to get a fire going for ourselves before it started raining. So yeah, doesn't matter anyway. Gives me some blisters on the old hands there. Look. Well, we had a bit of a think and a bit of a change of plans. We've moved our shelter back closer to where we were. We landed our boat there. We've been playing with the fire. So the other spot's out in the thicket a bit. But this will be a little bit nicer. So between the two of us now, we've been going for about 20 minutes. It's coming together really quickly. Lots and lots of fallen timber and stuff around. There's plenty to draw from. We're not cutting anything green and not pulling anything off trees. It's just a case of just picking it up off the ground. We found a heap of bark falling off these trees which have died recently, and you can see, or a long time ago actually, and this bark falls down. We found the big sheets very useful, and we'll keep going. Well, here's our shelter that we've knocked up. It's taken just about an hour to do. It ain't perfect, we only need it for one night. So the main thing is, there, it is going to rain tonight, so we might get a few drops, but it'll do for what we want. It's a reasonably warm night. We just used a bit of fishing line to lash the two ends of the top spar, and there's no other fibre used in the construction. There's no knives or tools or anything like that. We've simply made this by hand, breaking what we needed to, so everything's a bit messy. Yep, sure, could be neat and tidy, but we're pretty sure it'll do the job we want it to do tonight. And we're trying out two different sleeving systems. I'm going to be on this leaf litter here, which I've sifted through and picked out the sticks, and over this side we've got the cold wet sand that Aris is going to make a bed to go on top of. So we'll try out both ways as well. So this raw has just started. Huge raw, trees up on the ridges are going. Here it comes down the lake. What a storm. Oh, we're in for it tonight in our little shelter. Oh, and it's here. Hey, that's something. Love it. That's magic. If you're only here and you could feel how cold, how humid and sticky it's been all day, and just to have a storm coming in now with the big winds, up on the ridge tops, way up high up there, it's really going off. I think we're a bit sheltered down here, but even so, the boat's getting blowing around it. I'm just having a fish, well I was, but I'll call it quits now. It's coming out. Love it, love a good storm. Well, we found a few casuarinas to shelter under, and we're waiting it out. The wind's passed, and now we've just got some pretty solid rain, so we're pretty keen to get back to the shelter and have a look if we'll be sleeping in it tonight or not. I reckon it'll probably be alright, but yeah, only time will tell. So we'll just wait for the worst of the rain to pass, and then we'll duck off. Temperatures drop probably 10 degrees at least, Aris. So that'll make it a bit more interesting tonight as well without the sleeping bags. That's good, that's what we wanted. So here we are back at camp. All our gear's still in dry bags, and we're hoping we can go through the night without resorting to opening those. We've got our shelter here, which is still, I don't know if you can see it, but it's still reasonably dry under the shelter. It's pretty good. It's starting to sag with the rain. It's made all of the debris on the back side of it heavy, and so yeah, it's starting to sag a little bit. Hopefully it'll make it through the night. Young Aris is just fashioning us up a tripod. Oh, I turned the camera again, sorry. Aris is turning us up a tripod to hang our billies on, and we've been pretty busy since the last time we were on. There's some fish that we caught, ready to be cleaned. Give you a bit of an idea how big they are. I'm a size 10 boot, so yeah, he's at least twice my foot. Big fish. And young Aris has made up this grill to cook them on. He's weaved it out of some sticks. It's pretty cool. The weather's been everything from torrential downpour to a light drizzle, which is what we've got now. And yeah, we'll see how if we can make it through the night. You ready? Righto, so we've got skinned and bone fillets from those carp. I'm going to chuck it in my billy. I'm deviating from the rules a little bit because I'm going to use a knife for this.
just obviously makes it a lot easier. We could cook the fish, and in fact we will later on, cook one over the hand woven, non-knife made grill that Aris has done, but I'm going to have a bit of pasta from my kit. It's pretty wet, it's pretty cool, and hopefully this will cook up. Put the pasta in it and make a bit of a fishy pasta-y thing. The carp's pretty bony, so there's quite a few bones. I can feel them in my fingers. Oh, I just dropped one in the dirt. Wash that. And that should make it pretty interesting to eat, but we'll give it a go. You don't know unless you give it a go. Hear a lot of people say it tastes like mud. Well, we ate it last night, and I've got to be honest, it tasted like a white-fleshed freshwater fish. I think if you eat it out of a muddy dam or something like that, it probably tastes like mud. But this lake's pretty clean, so I don't think there's going to be any problems there. Just throw that out, it's all red. Okay, wash that one and I'll cut that up. Alright.
So here we have my carpy tomato. There's a bit of carp there. Carp and tomato pasta. All I did was boil up the carp, chuck in a packet of pasta and sauce, and then I added a packet of Neapolitan pasta, which is all a bit of a breach of the rules that we set. But I'm hungry and I want to eat good. We're going to do a cook up afterwards with the fish whole. Aris is down at the water actually preparing it to go on his griller. But at the moment, I'm just having me dinner. Well, I just woke up a little while ago, and yeah, I had a pretty good night. Woke up about 4 or 5 times to stoke the fire, and that was it. Happy days.